Hello dear students, welcome back. The question is from GATE 2017 exam and is for 1 mark. Read it. They are asking the maximum number of IPv4 router addresses that can be listed in record route or RR option field of IPv4 header is. First thing is, what is this record route or RR option? Record route means we want to record the entire path that a packet has taken to reach the destination. Suppose this is the source and this is the destination. Okay. Maybe this is the path that has been taken by a packet to reach destination. Okay. These are all the intermediate routers. Now, if we want to record the route, then while preparing a packet, source will just turn on the record route option. Okay. When this packet will be received, this router will also add its own IP address in the packet. Similarly, this router will also add its IP address in the packet. Parallelly, this one will also add. Okay. Now we have all the three IP addresses of intermediate routers. That means we know the path from where this packet has gone. Okay. See, all of these IP addresses will be written in the options field. Okay. Options in IPv4 can be from 0 byte to 40 bytes. Okay. This is the maximum size of options. And all of these IP addresses will be mentioned in this space only. So the maximum number of IPv4 router addresses depends upon maximum amount of data which can be stored in options, that is 40 bytes. Now we have 40 bytes and one IPv4 address is of 4 bytes. That means in best case we can save 10 router addresses. Okay. If we use all the 40 bytes. But practically this is not possible because while preparing a packet, source might have mentioned that we want to use this option. Okay. So just to specify this thing that RR is used, some space out of these 40 bytes will be already used. Okay. So already this source has consumed some space out of 40 bytes. Okay. That means all 10 IP addresses cannot be saved. We can save a maximum of 9 only. Okay. Now let us look into more details. See. In options, first thing is what is the minimum size of IP header? That can be 20 bytes. Maximum size of IP header can be 60 bytes. If the header size is 20 bytes, we can be very sure that no options are used. Options will be 0 byte because 20 byte is the mandatory information. If header size is, this is header. These are options. If header size is 60 bytes, out of this 20 bytes will be the mandatory information. You will be left with 40 bytes of options. Okay. Now have a look. Out of these 40 bytes, how many bytes will be required to specify that which option is being used? How many bytes will be required to specify that we are going to use this RR option? It will be 2 bytes. Okay. Out of 40, 2 bytes are used. You will be left only with 38 bytes. See, using these 2 bytes, we are going to tell that this option is being used. We have various options like source routing, loose source routing, strict source routing, and so on. We can also specify that in case this IP packet needs to be fragmented, what will happen to these options? Will these options be copied in each of the fragment or they will not be copied? All of that stuff is specified in these 2 bytes. Okay. So out of these 40 bytes, first byte is for type. Okay. That what kind of options do we want to use? Then next byte is for length. Okay. So this is 1 byte. This is 1 byte. And then remaining 38 bytes are available to use for saving the IP addresses. Okay. So 38, in 38 bytes, you can save 9 point something addresses. Okay. And see, 38 divided by 4, it will be 9 point something. That means 9 addresses can be saved completely. But for the 10th address, 4 bytes will not be available. So 10th address will not be saved because we have already consumed this place out of 40. Okay. So I hope you have understood this question.